Robby Good is a junior on our campus, and he plays in the marching band as well as the jazz band. Very, very talented young man who is just able to really use his gift to create powerful music.
I just play all kinds of instruments, basically anything you can hit, drums, cymbals, mallets and such. I would say it started around middle school, maybe a little bit before. I was recommended to go take some Saturday classes over at Cal Arts. One of them was composition, and it basically said, hey, people wrote music, did you know? And you can do that too. So they didn't really show you how to write music, but they showed you different ways that maybe you could try it and see what really kind of fit. In 8th grade, I got a program on my computer that allowed me to actually make sheet music. So I did that to a medley of video game music from The Legend of Zelda, because I'm a huge nerd. And that got performed by Placerita's band and orchestra. That was kind of the moment that I said, hey, guess there's no turning back. This is what I want to do.
Last semester, Robby Good was invited by Cal State Northridge Wind Ensemble to be a guest composer.
Mr. Stoffel, the band director at CSUN, who happens to be a patient of my dad's, called me up and he said, I want to commission you for $500 to write a 4 to 7 minute piece for the CSUN Wind Ensemble.
And when I got the invitation, I thought, well, maybe this is just a night for Cal State Northridge to highlight a bunch of young composers around Southern California. But no, Robby Good was the only guest composer.
So I would say worked on that for about a month-ish, month and a half.
And his piece of work was so good that they played it in its entirety. Then the composer asked him to come up on stage and he talked about Robby on stage in front of everybody. And then with Robby sitting on the stage, they played that number completely through a second time.
Music has this amazing property, I suppose, that when you listen to music, you don't really care about a whole lot else. If you're focused entirely on music, it kind of takes you to this whole other world, I guess. You're listening to it and it's a special connection. When composers write music that they're passionate about, you can hear it and you can feel it, and that translates to you, and it can be inspiring, it can be heartbreaking. It really just depends on what the composer wanted you to feel. And I think something that can translate that kind of emotion and something that can give people just a little bit more happiness or some sort of feeling in their day is something that really should never be given up, and I think should be experienced by everybody. And I think that's my favorite thing about writing music, is being able to share that kind of gift with other people.